Hi everybody, welcome to this video. I'm going to do a quick CAE speaking test part 2 example for you. On the screen there are two pictures. I just took them from the internet. I typed people talking or people speaking to each other, and those were two pictures that I just grabbed. You can do this on the train, you can do this when you're reading a magazine to practice this part of the exam. It's a little bit unnatural. So it's one of the things where practice will really help you. So if you get something like this in the exam, it will say, compare the two pictures and say what the people might be talking about and how they might be feeling. It's always something like that. How are they feeling? What are they talking about? So you have to compare and speculate. Okay, I'm going to try to record the text on my iPhone. The technology is quite good, but not perfect. So I will talk a little bit more slowly than normal, but I think it might be useful to see the text as well. Okay, let's try this. In the first picture, there are 3 people, whereas in the second picture, there are only 2. The first picture is quite light-hearted. Perhaps the man is telling a joke, or maybe he's telling the women some gossip. Whereas in the second picture, it's much more serious. Both situations seem to be business situations. Perhaps the first one is a conference where they are networking after a meeting. And the second one, it might be a business setting, but it could be that their relationship is personal. Maybe they are having an affair. In the first picture, the man is having a good time and one of the women is enjoying his story, but the woman in the middle looks a little bit scandalized. She might be feeling that the man's behavior is inappropriate. In the second picture, neither person seems to be really having a good time. The man seems to be the one doing most of the talking. You know what? Maybe he's apologizing for his behavior. Apologizing for his behavior. Okay, now I'm going to give myself some feedback. Normally there would be somebody else to do that for me, but I know what I should have done. Of course, when you just start talking, it's hard to remember every single rule and every single piece of advice. So that's why we practice. So what did I do well? Well, I said whereas, I said both pictures. I didn't really describe what was happening, but I compared everything. Except at the end, I said the first picture, the man is having a good time, and then the second sentence wasn't actually linked to the first. I said something about the first picture, I said something about the second picture. I should have said whereas or however or something like that. What else? Yeah. So basically, I think it was quite good. I don't have any clue about the timing until I edit this video, but perhaps my vocabulary could have been a little bit better because I used scandalized, inappropriate, light-hearted, but there wasn't a lot of great vocabulary in that example. But that's something to practice, and I recommend that when you're on the train next time going home from work, look at two pictures. What's the same? What's different? And you can practice in your head 30 seconds every day before the exam, and it will go much easier. I hope that was helpful. Good luck with the exam.